Welcome back. I believe this is part 14 of our first playthrough of Control. We're just loading towards the Central Executive. We just discovered that Jesse broke out of his cell and he has turned himself in at Central Executive, which seems highly suspect. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god, does she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. Now he's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
I think most Rangers retire by going insane.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself out there.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Play it safe.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We need a pair of agents use the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and...
Good luck out there.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, so...
Why haven't we dissected that freaking mutation we locked up? We could learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive. and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine.
I like how they're getting more set up here as time goes on.
Use of our time.
These people look absolutely beat. She's like catatonic. Yep, I'm having a bad day too. We're all having a bad day here.
Hey there, Faden. Remember, we've got this.
They rebooted Night Springs as a covert way of finding out about altered objects.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. With him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
And also, like, how about that guy in the fridge? We're definitely gonna go check on that guy in the fridge situation in a bit.
His prisoner they captured is the director's brother. What if she's working
Just pushed everything out of the way.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you.
Not doing so well there.
White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, you are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are warm through time. You are warm through time.
Did he give us the card there? Also, yep, level 6 there. Guess we're going back to archives.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are warm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
It's the real secret, right? Is that they're actually the same person. They were split during the event.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something.
Something.
And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happy.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Right.
Happiness comes.
Alright, let's keep going.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
It's like a reference to Alan Wake there. I think that Alan Wake may or may not be canon in this own world.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
The inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You always be strong. Be standing out in the future.
Standing in the corner.
That's what you forget. This happens more and more now. You give us permission, regulation. We wait in the stands.
Poor guy.
Francis is protected. Repeat.
Or, lucky guy? I don't know. Probably poor guy. I don't think the hiss is for anybody. Alrighty, so, I guess, okay, we have another quest here. Transit Corridor North, huh? Actually, so we could upgrade Shatter if we wanted to. I mean, it might be useful against those charge guys in the next fight. We do have the missile launcher weapon, but I don't know about that one. I'm a little still skeptical. Let's do it. Whatever. Do we get, like, even more projectiles now? So, where are we going again? Transit Corridor North. I mean, I'm not even sure I know where that is. Oh, there it is. Okay, transit. So transit corridor south, and then I guess this is north. But then it's over by the turntable. So it's in the zone I've never even been to yet. Let's like not do that one, I guess. Oh, I can drop launch objects without throwing them by pressing F. Okay, sure. Missions. Come on, fridge guy. Be okay, fridge guy. Two of the altered items are, what, in competition with each other almost? So, 4th floor. We're going to the 4th floor. Not terribly useful for shooting these guys. I think this will be faster. At least I hope it's faster. I suppose there might have been like a fast travel on the 4th floor itself that I could have used. Yeah, alright. Still can't move my weapon in here. Come on, fridge buddy.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
You're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Poor Philip. Man. I don't really want to go that way. Logistics? Okay. I think it was this way. Fire break, so... Oh my god. Alright. Actually better. It's like I don't really want to fight these guys. On the way there. Team and Panopticon entrance. Okay, so I am the wrong way. That's interesting. I guess I could have sworn that that it was closer. I guess we don't need to actually go through the fire break again. But I suppose we are. Oh man, I wonder if we could actually get to another one of those ledges over there. I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll have to try that out.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard Bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well. I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Alrighty. Man, it's seamless. Alright. Yeah. Hang in there.
Jesse! Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Oh, shit.
Philip?
Oh, God.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Poor Philip. What?
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Whoa. Whoa, shit. Does that thing got legs? Fuck! Whoa, yep. I think I fell through something. Yeah.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Oh hey, I can throw rocks at those circles. Sphere things. Alright, we're gonna use my shield here. Oh yeah, it opens up cracks in the ground. Dang it. And I'm dead. Maybe I was supposed to dodge those? Sure, use evade to quickly escape hazards and projectiles. Yeah, and almost there too. Poor Philip has to die again for us.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse?
Alright. Swap this out for shield strength.
The fridge is doing something!
And then we're gonna swap shatter out for grip.
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me.
So I really want to be using like grip here, or my service weapon to take out those spheres, and I want to use launch to try and hit the eye. So that most damage. Yeah, it's a lot different. Oh, dang it. I should have known. So I'll have to pay attention for where holes form a little better.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me.
I wish you could jump to the restarting this fight a little sooner. I guess if I throw one of these big sphere or
board, but
cubes, it does more
I can't
damage.
understand it.
Fuck?
Stay away from that side of the battlefield. Watch out there, watch out. Drop shield. Shit. Yeah. Ugh.
Wait, there's There's no Black Pyramid here. The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
Poor Philip. Panic, entrance.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These hiss things are a bad influence on my collection. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip.
Poor Philip.
He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Probably shouldn't have said that aloud.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Wow, we have so many missions to do now. Contain the lantern, the traffic light, the hand chair, the moving letters. Locate Underhill. Find some Hiss corrupted people. Investigate the safe room with the anchor. And then we've got here... Find the Prime Candidate program, of course, yeah. Untapped potential, huh? Seems like a shiny endgame resource or something. Damage while aiming, headshot damage. Headshot damage. The refrigerator had something as meal. It's beginning to kick the Bureau-owned appliance he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Agent Filson was reprimanded. So yeah, okay. His fault for kicking the fridge that ate his sandwich. That seems reasonable. I mean, if it's a murder fridge. It builds a competition. Get hyped. Better bonus packages / health plan. If you join the former, you will be erased from all reality. Good deal. Alright, well, on next time, we're going to go into the archives and get revenge on all those guys that attack and kill us. Alright, see you next time.